Hey everyone. Okay, so as we were doing the chapter number third, ruling the countryside of a class 8 history NCERT, so we were on the topic why the demand for Indian indigo. Okay, and we completed the topic this does color have a history in the last video. So before beginning this topic, I would like to tell you that the main subject of this topic is Indian indigo, as mentioned in the title. And also, before beginning this video, I want to tell you that please comment down if you have any query, any question, anything, any suggestion, any view related to this video or related to the past videos. So please comment down so that I would answer them or I will take your views, I'll take your suggestions as well. Okay, so let's begin this topic. So mainly I want to tell you here about, I want to give you some indigo plant information. So indigo plants were used to grow in the tropical parts of the world. So here the thing comes, what's tropic now? So let me just tell you that consider this, just a second, sorry. Okay, consider this circle as the earth. Here is a line, this line is the equator as you have studied in your geography in the earlier classes. And now, uh, this part, this part of the world is considered as the tropical part, tropical region of the earth, because this part lies between the lies near the equator. Okay, it's the nearest part to the equator. Now coming to the next part, here is a separation. Oh, just a second. Here is also a separation, and this part is considered as the temperate region. And now the last classification of the earth is this polar region. Polar regions of the world are the extreme cold regions of the earth. So this yellow part, as you can see here, this yellow part, all right, this yellow part is the tropical region, this pink part is the temperate region, and this red part is the polar or arctic, antarctic, or any regions. All right, so this is how earth has been classified, and indigo was used to grow in the tropics, in the tropical part of the earth. And India lies also in the on the tropical region of the world. Okay, so this part ends. Now the second thing comes here, that in the 13th century, Indian indigo was getting so popular. At that time, indigo was on a high demand, and France, Italy, Britain were the three countries who used to take indigo from India. And a very small amount of Indian indigo reaches to Europe. Okay, a very small amount of indigo get imported to Europe. Not a much bigger amount of indigo used to go in Europe. So that was the reason, as a very small, according to the requirements of Europe, a very small amount of indigo was coming from India to Europe. That is why they thought, why should they depend on other countries for indigo especially? Why don't they make their own countries plants, colors, and and other stuff? So that is why they found a plant board. Okay, so here's the plant board on the screen. So this plant was used to be found in the temperate regions of the world, and Europe lies on the temperate region of the world. As I've already told you, that pink part of the earth that I made the diagram right now. So board was easily available in Europe. That's why, and also this plant used to make blue and violet dyes. Blue and violet dyes. Dyes means colors. Okay, stain colors. So this was about wood. Now, who were the main suppliers of board in the Europe? Northern Italy, Southern France, Germany, and Britain. Four countries: Northern Italy, Southern France, Germany, and Britain. Now, as the demand of indigo, as indigo was a rich color and board was not that rich, that is why European traders and weavers and merchants started to pressurize their governments to ban indigo in the Europe, so that they won't get that high competition for indigo. So that is why most European countries, merchants and weavers of European countries started to pressurize their own governments to please ban the indigo. That is why Europe banned indigo at that time. But by the time in the 17th century, this abolition of indigo in Europe from from outer countries, that is why in the 17th century it got gradually abolished. Now countries started in the European countries started to cultivate indigo in the other parts of world. So France started cultivation of indigo in the Saint Domingo in the Caribbean islands. And as India was the colony, as India was the part of British colony, in the same way Caribbean was also the part of French colony. So in Caribbean islands, it started the cultivation of indigo. Portuguese in Brazil, English in Jamaica, Spanish in Venezuela. Spanish means the person who belongs to Spain. North America as well started the cultivation of indigo. Now the thing is, as Britain was also expanding its cotton textiles, and that is why it needed indigo. But as it was needing indigo at this time, and it found that there is no country who is producing indigo at that time. And the apart from India, in addition to India, the countries who used to import indigo in Britain were West Indies and America. But suddenly, both of the supplies of these countries, indigo supplies of these countries, got collapsed due to some other reasons, which may you will get if you go in the deep history. So these indigo was not coming to Britain, and from the time period from 1783 to 1789, indigo supplies throughout the world got half. Means a very like in the 13th compared to 13th century, in the 17th century or in the 18th century, indigo supplies were not getting by the world countries. So this is it in this paragraph. I hope you got this topic. And if you have any doubt, as I've told, please mention in the comment box. I'm going to answer them as soon as possible. So bye. Have a good day.